All right, so now we are here at the Craftwell booth with the eCraft machine. I'm here with Emily, and I'm very excited about this machine personally. I've got the experience to be able to check out this machine a couple times over the past few CHAs, and I'm really in love with it. I really have a passion for die cutting machines, and I really think that this one is taking the cake this year. So I'm going to hand this over to Emily. I'm going to let her show you a demo of the machine and exactly what it does. The thing I love about it, there's no cutting mats. And you can get very small, intricate cuts without one. And I absolutely love it. So, Emily, why don't you go ahead and...
Absolutely, sure. We've actually made some improvements on this machine since previous models. They are essentially the same machine, but we've made it a little easier to understand. A lot of people had a little bit of a learning curve trying to figure out exactly how to make this machine work, especially compared to other die cutters. Because we don't use a cutting mat, it reacts a little differently. We actually like using thicker materials, but we can cut a wide variety, whether it's fabric used with a little bit of a stabilizer. We can cut metals, we can cut plastic, we can cut thin tissue paper, we can cut anything that you could imagine up to 1 millimeter thick. It's probably going to cut really well on this machine. Wonderful. Right. Okay, so let's just go ahead and cut to the chase. I'll show you how it works.
Absolutely.
All right. Now this machine has a few different ways to feed in material. You can feed it in manually through the front mode. You can also feed it in through the tray in the back, similar to a printer. And because we don't have cutting mats, you can stack multiple sheets of materials. It will fill up that sheet and maximize the space, feed out the paper, and feed a new piece back in. So you could walk away and come back, and you have a project that's completed for you.
That's absolutely awesome.
My mother is a teacher, so she's really excited about this machine. It's going to save her a lot of time. We also, because we don't have a length restriction based on not having mats, we can set up a roller system in the back, and that actually comes with the machine as well. So you can make banners for any event, whether it's education, whether it's a family event, any kind of celebration. We have that option as well.
Now, this has a pen as well. Do I understand that right? There's a pen you can draw and cut?
That's right. You can draw and cut with the press of one button. So you don't have to change the blade out for a pen. You don't have to worry about alignment issues. We have the designs ready for you. It's really catered to your needs. Now, if you wanted to adjust a design or you want to design your own images, we also have software that's available. And that comes with the machine. It's not an extra fee. Yeah, so you just hook it up to your computer. You can import SVGs you may already own. You can also access TrueType font on your computer.
That is absolutely fantastic. But you also do have cartridges available, and you have the iPhone.
Okay, yes. We have SD cards that we use with our machine, and we also launched a new website in the past few days, actually, for the CHA show. We wanted to get it out there for everybody. It's called eCraftCentral.com. So I definitely say check that out online. It's a very unique website. You can purchase images individually rather than purchasing an entire SD card, import it into the software, and there you go.
That is really, really, really fantastic, you guys. So really excited to see how this starts.
All right,
for everybody.
let's show you. I'm going to feed this in manually through the front. We've made these rollers up front a little easier to feed material through. Now in the front mode, you have the ability to move this trolley anywhere on the paper or material that you would like. So it gives you a lot of flexibility. You can utilize all of the space and not waste anything. Now you can cut up to 11.5 inches in width with the SD card. With the software, you can adjust that even smaller or larger, down to a minimum that we set on our SD cards. Just to prevent any tearing, we want to guarantee a perfect cut every time. So half-inch increments with the SD card, and with the software, you can adjust it to whatever you would like.
That's really awesome.
All right, we also have this little blue light. I'm going to kiss cut this material, but there is a light that would turn blue there. It's called our clear cut indicator light. That's going to show you that you've cut cleanly through the material right off the bat, so you don't waste your time coming back and realizing it didn't actually do what you had wanted to.
How awesome is that, you guys? That's amazing.
All right, so let's go ahead and make a cut. So we're going to scroll through the screen here. You'll see 9 categories. You can select one of the categories by pressing enter. And you'll see that your shape has displayed on the screen. You can press enter to select that shape. By moving the arrows, you adjust the size. Let's stick with the size that is just default to. Press enter, and let's go ahead and see it cut. So I'm going to move my trolley over just to make sure it's on the material here. Now this system also works with a closed lid, so it is very safe for pets in the house, children. It's safe for everybody. You don't have to worry.
It's a very thin, sleek design too. I really like that. You can really
Yes.
slide that into a workspace well.
Exactly. And it's as simple as pressing cut. All right, so we have our cut. Now, for the sake of the demonstration, I just kiss cutted this material. You just peel off, and you have your image.
That is really neat.
Yeah, and you can see how intricate it can actually go. Look at this little tiny fork that we cut out of cardstock, and you know, the possibilities are really limitless with this machine.
It's really fantastic. I really, very, very, very excited about this, you guys. Very excited to get this in my own personal craft room. I know we'll be talking to eCraft more in the future, and we'll be seeing great things from them. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you, Emily.
Thank you.